I'd like to welcome you guys to my video. If you're brand new to my channel, we do adventure videos. And sometimes the adventures could be fishing, hiking, or whatever we consider adventure. Well, I want to tell you today's going to be a fishing video, but we're going to do it old school. We're going to do it all from the handheld. I usually do the fishing adventures. Oh, you need me to unlock your door. Okay. Nice husband, don't unlock his wife's door. But anyway, I usually do the fishing adventures, at least I have been for the last couple months, with my GoPro. Well, I don't like to wear the chest mount because it makes me feel like I'm smothering myself. So I've been wearing the GoPro on my head, but so I don't get my brain burnt, because the thing I have to wear the GoPro on is black, and yeah, just trust me, you don't want to wear that in heat. I've been putting a beanie on my head. Well, it is so super hot out here. I'm not wearing a beanie. I'm not doing a GoPro. And I've done so many fishing videos with just this camera here. Plus, I'm still trying to mess with the widescreen. I'm hoping there's life and hope for this camera. Because if not, I may have to look into getting another one. But anyway, if you're new to my channel, this is what we do. We're amateur fishing people. So if you're here to learn about fishing, move on. I don't know, you might learn something, right? You never know. Well, we're headed to Adobe State Park, and I got more to say when we get up there. So, we see you up there. And I think I'm fogging up again. Okay, I just arrived. Today's video is going to be a vlog, but I'm going to do some fishing as we're vlogging. I got lots to say. And I just found out something that happened here at this lake last night that is mind-boggling to me, because my wife and I absolutely made the wrong decision last night. And so did some family members, Sam and Missy. They made the wrong decision as well. And we get to that. Let me get down there. And we got a picnic table today. That's okay. We don't need one anyway. We bought a portable table, but we're going to use it since it's there. Let's get down there, set up, get fishing, and I'll tell you lots and lots of stuff. Okay, let me rephrase that. It wasn't a big mistake, the choice we made last night, because we had a great time, my wife and I did. But let me paint the picture. Yesterday here at Adobe State Park, they had their firework display. And yeah, it wasn't exactly on time with everybody else's firework display, but they still had theirs. And since they didn't have one last year, I would imagine they probably had a really good one. We came up here to do some fishing and found out, oh my lord, everywhere you see, there were cars and people. I mean, all over the place. It was some DNR directing traffic, and he says, you guys here for the fireworks? No, we're here to fish. Good luck. So we made the decision last night to go out to where our family lives, and do some fishing there on the Ohio River. We didn't do so well. We figured the fireworks that was going on around us at the river scared the fish. Well, we come into the gate, and as we was going through the gate here, we talked to the lady. And we told her what we did last night, because she asked us what we think of the fireworks, because she seen us come in and was like, no, we was just here for fishing. And we went and left and got a pizza and went to the river. She said, and I quote, after the fireworks, a lot of people decided to fish. And it was the best fishing they've ever had. They were biting continuously. But she also said there was a lot of people fishing. Now, I'm sure we could have found room, because this is a huge lake. But man, was we ever wrong on that. Well, let me get my lines out and we'll talk more about what we're talking about. Obviously, it has to do with fishing. Real quick, before I forget, I'm going to give a shout out. The other day, I was recognized by one of my subscribers here at this park. Cowboy, I want to give you a shout out and thank you for all your tips you gave my wife and I that day. Thumbs up, my friend. But no, for the last 4 days, we've been trying the evening fish. We've been coming here, well, the river. We've been trying the evening fish. I haven't videotaped none of this. And yes, we did do very well. I just wanted to have some fishing to personally for myself. Cameras at home. You understand that, right? Sometimes we got to do that. But anyway, we thought last night that the fireworks sounds was scaring the fish, and that's why we wasn't getting any bites. Totally blew our mind. Wow. Now, we are going to go back to the oxbow and fish, most definitely. I'm getting a bite. We almost went there today, but I want to wait till another day and go, like on a weekday. By the way, if I catch one, I get it on a handheld, old school. I won't be doing this probably anymore. This would be my first, well, might be the last time. No, I can't say that. I might do it eventually in the future. But today, we're going old school. But yeah, last night, oh man. If only we knew. We made the decision not to stay. Now, I won't be fishing into the deep night, if that's even a word, till late night. I did the last couple nights. And also, my wife and I burned the candle at both ends, too. We're kind of paying for it today. We're going to fish until about 9:30, and that's it. Cutoff time. Tomorrow's the start of work week, and I got way too much stuff to do. But the oxbow will be tried for the first time on a weekday. I just hope we get a spot to fish. And I'm going to bring you guys with me. But man, I tell you, we did have a good last 3 days. Today's number 4 of fishing of the evening times. And we've done very well. We've been here 3 of the times, right? And then last night was at the river. Well, yeah, that's right. So, we did very well. The dough ball, blah, blah, blah. Try this again. The dough ball's a little bit on the dry side because it's the dough ball left over from last night. All we did was put it in the refrigerator and brought it out. So it's a little bit on the dry side, and I told Anne, just all you gotta do is spit on it. She finds that gross. Do you find that gross?
Yes.
I even spit on your dough ball for you if you want me to.
You spit on it.
Just spit on it. I've been spitting on the dough ball pretty much off and on. Oh my Lord. I used to spit on my bait, dough ball, when I used to fish in my younger days, and all last year I was spit on it here and there. I know it's gross, but I'm convinced since I have spit on these things, it gives me better luck. It makes the fish want to bite more. It's true. Just spit on it is all you got to do. That stuff comes up dry. Hell, even spit on your worm if you want to. Just saying. I can hear it now in the comments. That's gross. Unsubscribe. Unsubscribe. Come on. Everybody spits a little bit. Okay, maybe it is gross. I'm sorry. I had another video lined up for today. I had some GoPro footage on the white of the drive down there. And it was down there at the covered bridge. I was going to go down and walk the creek, you know. Hoping maybe I could find a sweet spot, maybe fish one day. Get down there and it was closed off. You know, the flood we had a couple weeks ago, didn't have a chance to clean that up yet, and it had closed off. Now, all last year, it was closed off due to COVID. And, oh man, I was a little disappointed, but I understood. You know, the town that the covered bridge is in, they ain't got a lot of money. They ain't got a lot of help. But yeah, it was pretty bad. They have a lot of cleanup to do. A lot of it. But yeah, that was going to be the video for today. So I was like, oh man. You know, I didn't have a plan B, and I wasn't going to bring the camera tonight. No. I told Ann, just said, this evening fishing we've been doing is going to be only for us. I was like, you know, I got a lot to tell the tubers. I got a lot to tell you all. So, we're doing it old school. Well, yeah, old school to me now. Well, I'm out for the count. Hold on, let me wipe off the lens. Well, my fishing pole I named Dumpster, somehow it got all tangled up, and yeah, it's down. Okay. Then my other pole, Roscoe, for some reason it's all tangled up. Oh, my wife got it. Let's get back to fishing. I'm down to one pole right now. Now, when you're down to one pole and you got 2 different types of bait you was using when you was using 2 poles, what bait do you use? I got my trusty dough ball or the worm. It's trusty too. Everything bites on the worm, right? And I was getting bites on the worm. But I think I'm going to fish with the trusty dough ball. You know, the dough ball I spit on it? So it could, you know, because it was dry. Yeah. Spit on your bait. Yeah, what happened was the string on the on dumpster got all, yeah, it's all busted up. I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to restring him before I use him next. Thank God I have string at home, just saying. Maybe these are signs I shouldn't have fished tonight because my chair was having troubles too. I lost a screw in my chair and I had to steal a screw out of Angie's old chair to fix his chair.
And your handle just came off.
Oh my God, are you serious? My handle just came off my fishing pole. That ain't funny. That's my 80-some pole.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay. First of all, my fishing pole gets all tangled up. You know, that's probably the spider wire on it. So Angie's better at taking out tangles than I am. You know, it's, and if you ever try to take out a tangle out of a spider wire, it's hell. And while she's over here doing it, the handle falls off. The thing you reel it in with, it falls off. What the hell gives? And I know that thing was on there tight because I tightened it up yesterday. Well, it could have got loosened somehow. I know. But that's an $80 pull. And you take Roscoe here, it's a $24 special at Walmart. And I don't want to jinx myself, but I've not had much problems out of him. Now, if I had to, I could take this home and work on it. I didn't bring my other fishing pole, which is named Lucifer. Lucifer don't have no spider wire. Matter of fact, I think it has a 10-pound test on it. You know, I'm not going to put any more spider wire on Lucifer. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking about using something other than spider wire. Spider wire may be awesome, but I'm telling you now, I've had bad luck with it today and in the past. But that's not what caused the handle to fall off. I have no idea what happened. And the thing is, when the fishing pole is working, it's flawless. But it ain't working now. Well, thanks to Angie spending at least the last 30 minutes working on my pole. And then we put the handle back on it, so it's back in operation. I'm getting ready to cast it out. So when I get home, I will change everything. I change the spider wire and go from there. But right now, I want to fish, damn it. Temperatures out here is about 90 degrees this evening, and the humidity is about 90%. Anything you do that's physical, you're going to break out in a sweat. Oh, getting bites. That's right, I'm watching you. See, I like it when I get bites on a dough ball. It tells me my dough ball's still on the hook. You know, the one I spit on? This ain't my night. While I was up there getting a drink of water, Angie's like, you're getting a bite on dumpster. So I come down, I figure out whole dumpster, and I drink the water for a little bit. Then I was like, okay, I better reel him in. So I had a fish on. Then he got off. He took me over, tried to tangle up with my other fishing pole. Oh, my Lord. I'm just going to reel this one in and put a worm on that one again. And I'm spitting on it. That's right, spit on the bait. That's what I'm naming this video, Spit on Your Bait. It's definitely happening. I'm getting bites on both poles, and I didn't caught nothing yet. But it's happening. That's the way it's been the last many evenings, the 4 nights. Well, except at the river. I did get some bites there, but nothing big. Not like here. But yeah, let's catch them. And by the way, I did spit on the bait. While we was out and about yesterday, we was trying to find another place to fish. So we decided to go over to a place called Whispering Pines. Did I say that right? Mm-hmm. It is a pay lake not far from where we're at now. Drove in there, and we're thinking, oh man, we'll be seeing, you know, the guard check or whatever it is for you to pay, and the road just kept going. It went back, I say, at least about 1.5 miles deep in the middle of nowhere. Ran across a barn, and the guy in charge. I was like, hey, can you tell me a little bit about this? $15 per person, which ain't bad because I'll tell you that in a minute. But he says $15 per person and told me the rules in this. He says, if you want to go back and look at the lake, help yourself. There's a place you can turn around back there too. So I drove about another 1/2 mile down the road. Get down there, and who was down there? Cowboy. The subscriber I met here the other day. And we get down there, turned around. This place is magnificent. Oh my God. It's a pretty good sized lake. There was some people there fishing, but it looked like it was out of our league. These look like the big timers because their fishing poles were monster big fishing poles. So we took a look around, drove back out there, and talked a little bit to the guy, and he was telling me, yeah, it's nothing. It's not uncommon for people to get 50-pound, 60-pound catfish out of there. Not uncommon at all. You know, I got monster fish in that lake, and that's why the price is so steep. Because you're guaranteed for 15 bucks, 12 hours, if you do hook something, it could be a monster. So that's something we're thinking about maybe in the near future. You know, something that's on the back burner. It's something that we might try into. I know I don't like pay lakes. I know, but if I could get down there and fish with a bunch of friends or family, why not? Why not put my hands to trying to catch a 50 pound catfish? Sorry, I'm watching my poles. All right, guys, I'm gonna do some fishing and I'll be back. I had to end the last clip quick because I was getting bites, guys. It is definitely happening. Even though I ain't catching them, I'm getting a bite from one pole to the next, blah blah blah. But I'm just not hooking them. I'm not landing the fish. But wow, am I ever getting the bites? This is what I like. You know, even if I don't catch them, I'm having fun getting the bites, and yeah, oh yes. Versailles State Park, your lake rocks. Oh, if you guys are ever in southeastern Indiana, you go to Versailles, and you're a fisherman or a hiker, or you just want something beautiful, come here to Versailles State Park. The fishing's spectacular. The hiking's spectacular. The people here are friendly. It's a good time. It's a good adventure. Alright, it's not like a damn commercial. Maybe I should be. A disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by Versailles State Park either. Just in case you're wondering. But if they want to sponsor me, oh boy, be back. See, how you like that? Amateur shit. I put my hand right there. Okay, I'm going to catch this fish. But Versailles, if you want to sponsor me, go ahead. Why do you fish with two poles when you can't keep up, right? I ask myself that. Why? I'm jumping from one pole to the next, and every now and then I'm having two poles in my hand at the same time. I come up with a new series of curse words. So I had a fish on, he got off, so I came up with a whole new series of curse words, and they go like, yeah. That's my whole new series of curse words. I'm going to do that every time I get mad. Yeah. They're my curse words, trust me. I've had too much sun. Got the first fish, not exactly what I was expecting. A little bluegill. Yeah. I've literally not had any time to sit down, do any vlogging or doing anything. I'm going from one pole to the next, and here we go again. Did I forget to mention how hot it is right now? It's really hot. I may even be steaming up. It's hot and humid. Oh man, you know, the last couple nights been kind of cool at night. The other night we tried to fish here, and even last night, we had to put on a hoodie because it got so cool. Right now it's hot, 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 hot. But they're biting. Oh my lord. There's the geese. I'm not going to tell you why they're all out there. Just trust me, it wasn't nice what somebody did. But yeah, it's happening. I caught a little baby bluegill. I should have used it for catfish bait, huh? Well, one fish, bluegill, and one turtle. Let me go ahead and get this guy back out there. The thing about catching turtles is I don't want to hurt them. I'm always scared when I take the hook out of their mouth or wherever I hook them, I'm going to hurt them. So I have to be very cautious. I take my time about it. Yeah, I need to do some research on that. Be right back. I have no time to even wipe the sweat off half the time, or even pick up the camera. As soon as I throw out, they're biting. And most of the time, I'm bringing them in and they get off the hook, or I just miss them. Ah, it's fun though, right? I'm having fun. Hell yeah I am. You can't ask for a better evening. You just can't. You can see the turtles out there playing. It makes me wonder. Now, I can tell when I get a turtle hit. I've been fishing long enough, you can tell turtle hits from other hits. And some of these might have been turtle hits tonight, but most of them, I say they're pretty good sized fish. What they're doing is they're grabbing my bait, and when I go to come in, it's getting out of, they're dropping the bait out of their mouth. I don't think that's carp doing that. I'm not sure what's doing that. Right there's a big fish by your bobber. We may have some action. I got a new type of fish that we're calling it. We're calling him a netter. That means a fish we need the net for. So we're hoping to catch some netters. Remember that, a netter. Got 30 more minutes to catch my netter, or anything. 30 minutes. And we got to take out of here, take stuff inside, go get my son from work, and get ready for the work week. 30 minutes to catch a netter. Can we do it? Alright guys, I'm not going to do no more entries unless I catch a fish, netter or not. And we'll see what happens. I will do another entry when we get ready to leave. It's happening though. It is, I mean, out of all the nights we fished, this is probably the best night so far. And that's just the amount of hits. Not catching them, but the amount of hits we've been getting. Down to 17 minutes and then we're done. Yeah. Guy just drove by and asked if they were biting. I said, oh hell yeah they are. Well, yeah, they're biting. It still blows my mind after all the fireworks went off here last night. At night they started biting like crazy, and it's still happening now. Well, we didn't catch the netter. In case you guys don't know what the netter is, it's the fish you need the net. We caught a little baby bluegill and a turtle, and I'm happy with that. Alright, I'm going to try to see what I can do for the nights out before I have to go home, and we will close it out. They say you can tell by a man's boots where he's been. Where's my boots say I've been? They're actually clean compared to what they were. Can't get over all the bubbles and the big, splashes, and this place is just loaded with the bubbles. My God. I've never seen it this active before. Out of all the times that came last year and this year, never seen this lake this active. Never. But you would still think I would catch something more than what I caught already. But wow, is it ever active. I'm not using worms right now. I'm using both dough balls because I need to get rid of my dough ball because it ain't going to keep for another week. Actually, we may be able to fish on a weekday coming up. We're thinking about going to Oxbow. Alright guys, let's see what we can do. This will conclude today's video. Spit on your bait. That's probably what I'm going to name it. Something to do with that. I know it probably sounds gross, but seriously, I'm sure all fishermen at one time or other did it. Guys, we'll be back here, at least at this park, for at least another week. May try the next couple of days at the Oxbow. But until next time, thank you for watching. Leave me comments. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And we'll see you next time on our next adventure. Until then, come on, let's get out of here.